in New South Wales. And so welcome to them, and we hope we might have some of the Danish team watching as well. And it looks like our very first pony has come into the arena. And this is Laura Middlemiss, and she's driving in the intro pony class. She, as you'll see, this is a small equine. So the groom is on foot. You'll see the groom walking across the course and will be standing nearby to offer support. And because it's a very small pony, it's just a two-wheeler, and we don't have two people on the carriage, but there to provide support if needed. So Laura has a coach, Steph Price, from the Eppynt Carriage Club in Wales, and she started driving with a Welsh cob 15 years ago, but had a break for the last 6 years when the horse retired, and she's been stewarding. So off she goes. Yes. So she's away with her little pony. The pony is Eiley. And she joined 2 years ago and restarted driving after a rest of 6 months. A slow and steady introduction to schooling the team, and is enjoying trek and driving at club level. Eiley's getting fitter and more enthusiastic with cones and obstacles, as you can see, and improving her paces. Laura's retired from the care profession and is laterally running a care farm specialising in equine facilitated learning. So looks like she might need to push on a little bit, but then of course Eiley has got a short stride. She is only a little pony, and she's doing her best. Eiley also works at the Care Equine Facilitated Learning with clients doing agility as well as generally being cute. I think she must be pretty good at that. Izzy, who's the groom, is a professional animal carer as well. Izzy and Laura met a couple of years ago through mutual friends, and Izzy wanted to learn to drive, so Laura is mentoring her, and she's been driving for about a year too and has started to compete indoors. And she'll be driving Eiley later on today, and so they will swap around roles. So it's looking like a decent time if she can maybe be a little bit quicker. So here comes Eiley, just coming through the finish, and that's 2:05.96. That's very good. A little bit of a penalty because it's commenced seconds, but that's tremendous. So well done to Eiley. She's deceptively fast. Thank you. So that's one down for Laura Middlemiss with Eiley, and just a time penalty to add, but I'm sure she'll be very pleased with that result. No, for dressage, because I don't know. Into the arena with a small pony single is Danielle Leichman with groom Karen Leichman. Karen's on the ground, ready to offer support. They're marathon colours, black and lime green, and it's a two-wheeler, which is what we have for the small ponies. This is a mini Shetland, 34 inches high, but lots of enthusiasm by the looks of it as he comes onto the course. Sorry, apologies, it's a mare, and age 12. BB, her stud name is Mid-Calder Abbey, Steph Price, another trainer from Eppynt Carriage Club, and Danielle has trained the pony herself. So this is the second time here, and they're looking forward to enjoying it. The small pony class really is taking off and lighting up, and we're seeing more and more people driving with the small ponies. Dressage score for Danielle, 38.13, which puts her in 5th place in the small pony class at the moment. They are all driving on the same floor plan, and of course the small ponies do have a shorter stride length than the bigger ponies, so it's probably hard for them to get there on the perfect time, but I can see that Bibi is doing her very best. Looks like she's been quicker over the second part of the course though, so she's going to be quite close on time. And number 15, so a few time penalties, but a good time for a small pony. So well done to Danielle, 2:12.38, so a few time penalties to add. Clear round, so clear round for Danielle, so hopefully she'll be pleased with that, with the very sweet mini Shetland Bibi. Only 34 inches high, but definitely a pocket rocket. So thank you very much for bringing her along. Next into the Cones Arena is Karina Speaks. Karina's groom Clive Speaks, and she's driving in the intro pony class. This is a husband and wife team, and Karina runs equestrian experience days and lessons in carriage driving and has a livery yard. Her husband is a computer technician who also rides and drives, and they've had Paddy for 14 years and he rides and drives. Paddy looks gorgeous. Paddy's a gypsy cod and he's 16 years old and he's a 14-2 gelding. Their club is eppynt and Midlands Indoor Driving, and qualified at eppynt and comes from Woolhope in Herefordshire. So Karina's in the intro pony class and her dressage score 37. She's second at the moment. Paddy's going to show us how he struts his stuff. Just touch number 2 there. Clive helping there with navigation. In this competition, the back stepper is regarded as a navigator and is allowed to speak and help the driver with the course. I have to say, learning the route, it's what you never want is a where do I go next moment, and I've certainly had them. I think we all have if we're actually honest. So number 6. Not the fastest route, but on the other hand, look at that lovely trot. And he's a smashing driving horse. Speed is as speed does.
So if I play step to and suddenly.
So just the one down. A reasonably accurate drive for Paddy. So Karina's competing in the intro pony class, and that's the great thing about this competition. Just another one down there. So you've got an opportunity here for everybody to compete, from the open drivers, but also to those who are perhaps starting out with their driving career. So we're going to have a few time penalties to add, 2 down. But lovely to see these intro ponies coming in. So, let's give him a little cheer. Well done, Paddy. What a lovely pony. Nice little finish there. 3:05.41. So we've got some time penalties, but it's great. And that is part of the idea of the Certius Championships, is that you can come along at the level that you're at, and you'll be able to drive a cones course, drive the compulsory figures, do the obstacles, and have fun. So much more interesting than most of the rest of the stuff we see on TV. So do give Horse and Country a look. It's great fun, lots of variety, and you'll be able to watch this. You'll be able to watch this again when there's nothing on TV and you fancy something. Then tune into this, and you'll be able to watch the Australian leg of the competition in October, 5th and 6th of October, on Horse and Country live streaming. So into the arena is number 11. This is Michael Evans with groom Aaron Isaac, and competing in open single pony. This is Harrowclough Foxtrot Harvey. He's a Section D Welsh cob. He's 6 years old, gelding, 14.2. Again, as we've said, the Welsh pony's really very successful and very popular for driving. Again, from the eppynt Carriage Driving Club, we've had a good number of entries from there and qualified at eppynt. Comes from Carmarthen, driving a Glencoe three-phase carriage. The three-phase carriages are great because, as it says, oh dear, we've had number 4 down. As it says on the tin, you can do all 3 phases in a three-phase carriage, which certainly when you're starting out means you don't have to buy a presentation carriage for cones and for compulsory figures or dressage. So very useful. I had a three-phase carriage, and I used to feel $1 million when I put the lamps on it for dressage and for cones. So they're very, very useful, a great way to start out. I I had a lot of fun with mine and took it to a lot of events, and it did very well on the marathon too. Used to drive it at Windsor Park doing a 16k marathon. Michael's been driving Harvey for 2 years. And Michael and Erin are both nurses. Possibly a bit quick, this one. We might get a few time penalties for being a bit early. But what a lovely pony. So 1:49.31, that is going to cost a bit on the time penalties, and 5 for number 4 down. But lovely pony, only been driving for 2 years. I'm sure the 6-year-old Harvey has lots more to come, and we look forward to seeing him doing well and to seeing Michael and Erin enjoying their fun. This is Izzy Owen driving with Laura Middlemiss as groom. So Laura's on the ground, as this is a small pony. This is Eiley again. Eiley's been round once. Lovely 10-year-old mare, 10 hands, Shetland. And is coached by Steph Price at Eppynt. And I hadn't realised before, Eiley is Scottish for sunshine. I think that's lovely. So a Shetland pony and called Sunshine. So comes from Hereford. And this pony is competing for the second time. The ponies are allowed to compete a maximum of twice in this competition. Obviously welfare is of the highest importance. We're very aware of that, and we do like to ensure that all of us put their welfare, is our top priority. But they are allowed to compete twice, so just the cones course that you see here and the compulsory figures. And nice for Izzy to have a go. Compulsory figures score, Izzy's in 4th place with 37.75. Ellen is in 1st place with 30.5, and Laura 37.5 in 3rd place. So it's very close. These small ponies obviously don't have the stride length of the horses and the bigger ponies, so more of a challenge to do the time. But there's still the accuracy test. So Eiley still clear. She knows her job, doesn't she? What a sweet little pony, sweet little Shetland. It's lovely to see Shetlands doing a job rather than perhaps just being field ornaments. And of course for driving, they're perfect. She's going to be a little bit over the time, but in fairness to Eiley, she's got short legs, so she doesn't have the stride length of the bigger ponies. But a lovely accuracy test, just one more pair of cones to go. So clear round. Well done to Eiley and Izzy Owen with the lovely little 10-year-old Shetland mare. Well done, Eiley. You can go back to the lorry now and have a rest, and perhaps a nice big hay net. Maybe not too big a hay net. But what a sweetheart.